Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Top Buds Live. This is your one-stop shop for all things nudes, culture, science, health, cannabis, you name it. We're gonna talk about everything around here. It's kind of a slow day in the nudes today, actually, as a matter of fact, because well,
Just
storm,
winter.
storm, storm. Lots of storms going on. But there's a very unpleasant sports reporter who's been asked by an Iowa TV station to go report on the cold weather. So just when you thought your Friday might be going a little wrong, I think it's fair that we watch this guy and see how he's doing on this beautiful, fine Friday morning.
You feeling out there?
Again, the same way I felt about 8 minutes ago when you asked me that same question, right? I normally do sports. Everything is canceled here for the next couple of days. So what better time to ask the sports guy to come in about 5 hours normally earlier than he would normally wake up, go stand out in the wind and the snow and the cold and tell other people not to do the same. I didn't even realize that there was a 3:30 also in the morning until today. It's absolutely fantastic, Ryan. You know, I'm used to these evening shows that are only 30 minutes long, and generally on those shows I'm inside. So this is a really long show. Tune in for the next couple hours to watch me progressively get crankier and crankier. How do I get that Storm Chaser 7 duty? I feel like Clint got the better end of that deal. You know, that thing's heated. The outdoors currently is not heated. Well, I'll tell you what, Ryan, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is that I can still feel my face right now. The bad news is I kind of wish I couldn't. Can I go back to my regular job? I'm pretty sure, Ryan, that you guys added an extra hour to this show just because somebody likes torturing me, because compared to 2.5 hours ago, it is just getting colder and colder. Live in Waterloo for the last time this morning. Thankfully, I'm Mark Woodley, News 7 KWWL.
Thankfully.
This man loves his job.
That's so good.
Just when you thought your Friday was going bad, you weren't up at 3:30 in the morning reporting on a blizzard.
See, I feel like the news doesn't have to fucking cuss to be funny. Just be loose. Don't be so fucking stiff.
Yeah. Isn't it
You
funny
know?
how every reporter sounds the same? Like
Hi, Jim.
female.
We're reporting live now.
Yep.
Snow's coming
Yeah,
in
no
pretty bad.
emotion, monotone. Yeah.
And plus, they always got to wait like 5 to 10 seconds to respond.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
And back to you,
what do you
Jim.
think about the weather? Yeah, so today we're going.
Just
Yeah,
awkward.
fucking
And it's
can't
like I always like to like try to like catch them how long that delay really is, because sometimes I feel like they're just thinking of shit to say. Because it's like, all right, back to you, Rob. All right, thank you very
it's
much.
Friday.
Oh, it's Friday. And then there's other times where it's like, back to you, Rob. Thanks, Jim. We're gonna be. It's like, hey, bitch, you didn't have any delay on that.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
You're trying
No,
to
it works
figure.
good.
You don't know what to say. I'm
Fucking
on to you.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, like we've got for the weather here, it no matter what, it seems like they're outside. This dude's always just outside, but he has like a hot tub or something near him. Like it looks like a
Yeah.
comfortable outdoor setup.
Right?
When there's a bad storm, they will send poor dude, out in the middle of nowhere and be like, "Hey, Bill, figure it out, make it work." And I feel like it's not kosher, but he looks like the meteorologist type of dude who loves that shit.
Right?
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? This
Built
guy,
for it.
he's a sports dude who's inside, so he's
Yeah.
kind of.
He's like, what have you done? Like,
Yeah.
honestly, some of those guys that stand out there, they've got some pretty wicked fucking, like, there's so many instances of guys or
People.
no, I'm thinking like news broadcasters or whatever that have faked or like made it look a little
Green
more
screen shit.
extreme than it really is. Like they've got wind blowing and like this guy's like, I can barely hang on. But behind him, there's this couple just walking across the street, like, doo, 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 doo. No big deal.
He was role playing, man. RP.
Oh
Come
man,
on,
have
Bill.
you ever seen the one too where it's like this reporter's asking these two runners? It's snowing outside, and then the reporter's like, "Oh, so what brings you outside? Why are you running in the snow?" And this one, this one, you got to see this clip. This is fucking awesome. This is perfect for first thing in the morning.
Michael, who were jogging by and were nice to just stop for a quick second. And I said, "What are you doing running?" And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact on its dry snow, so your feet don't get wet.
Oh, what have you seen while you've been out running?
It's been a lot of fun. There's a lot of other runners and more skiers than runners for sure. I think they've got a little bit of the advantage with the whole stride and glide thing, but it's too nice to not be out here.
Yeah, it's incredible though, just to see even people still on their bicycles.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it with the bikes, like
That's-
braking. At least we can control. At worst case we can just slide right through a stop sign and we'll be okay because we're pretty visible at night.
Did this surprise you, the snow?
This much of it, I think. When we woke up this morning, we were definitely surprised by how much there was. We were sort of joking that it was a nice dusting, but the reality is this is a real chunk of snow. Giving Hood.
Yeah, we really only
20.
needed like the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, we're both
but-
California kids, so we haven't had many snow days in our life, so this was pretty
It
exciting.
felt
All right, well,
something
go ahead
felt
and
off.
keep on
Like,
the run.
maybe
Let's
Here we
start
go,
with
here we
you,
go,
but
here we
I
go.
appreciate you guys talking with
California
us.
kids.
All right, thanks.
It's low impact.
We've
It's
seen
the
a
best
lot
thing.
of people out here, like
It's
you
the
said,
texture.
running, sledding,
Right there,
just
there's a slip
enjoying
spot.
it.
I
One
see
thing
it. Ooh.
that can happen, unfortunately. Looks like Chelsea's okay. You okay?
Looks like she's okay.
You okay? You okay?
It's the perfect texture for running.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I live for. I'm sorry.
You
I
know,
love when
it's
people
just-
fall down. I think it's funny.
You know, I'm a little toxic like that too. Remember when I was like 12? No, I was younger than that. My grandparents moved to Israel. I was like 11, maybe 10, and my grandma, I know, I'm a piece of shit. She was walking and she had groceries, and it was like fucking challah bread and long bread shit. And she fell, and it was the most cartoon, like,
It just went
and
everywhere?
All the bread just shot up in the air until she fucking fell, and I just died laughing. She's like,
Should I help
"Yeah, that's
her? I
toxic.
can't.
That is evil. Don't laugh." Like, she was so mad. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm a piece of shit.
She's just so embarrassed. That's why.
I laughed so
That's
hard.
like when someone falls and they get mad at everyone else walking. It's like, don't be mad at us. Bitch, you fell on the
I'm
ground.
mad that the texture wasn't good enough.
Yeah, the earth done you wrong.
Yeah, be mad at fucking the planet, bitch. It ain't me. Jesus,
That's
Christmas.
funny. Yeah. Does anyone else
Yeah.
fall, get up, and then like look around and see if anybody saw?
Yesterday at the store.
Oh yeah,
With me.
yeah.
Yep. And I just laugh like, ha ha ha, ha, even though it hurts.
How about you're
It was so
bleeding?
funny.
You're bleeding from the back of your head. Are
Yep.
you okay? Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm fine.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of
Poor
embarrassing.
guy. Poor guy.